2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see and a wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Johnson is out there with Towns. Then it's Junior. Then there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Culver in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5. Pass to Culver. Johnson up top, covered by Williamson. Johnson kicks to Russell. The 3. Favors with the rebound. Outside, Ball. Over Johnson. It's rebounded by Towns. Russell with it. On the wing, Johnson. Williamson with the block.
Well, sometimes it's just as much fun watching Zion go up for a hard block as it is a hard dunk.
Holiday inside the line. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Here's Minnesota. Towns, the pass to Junior. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Junior. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Holiday against Russell. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And it's Junior missing.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And here's Holiday. Outside, Ball. Here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now, here's Junior. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Ball finds Holiday. Williamson outside. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Fires it up. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great body control from Holiday. Gets the shot off while getting hit in the process.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. And it's blocked. Off the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
An outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Bradley. In the corner, it's Junior. Timberwolves keep it alive. Evans outside. In the corner, it's Junior. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Team swap here for New Orleans. Ball, the pass to Favors. New Orleans moving it around to the middle. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Favors got his second bucket of the night.
A smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, looked really strong. He scored 12 points and did a sound job getting the ball to his teammates as well. Surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Count that bucket. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
And stolen by Junior. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Junior.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Ball. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 17 points was their biggest margin. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Towns. 2 points. That one goes. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Junior. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williamson dishes the ball. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. Can't cash in from close range.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And they pick up 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pelicans leading by 14. The pass to Favors. Williamson kicks the ball. They get it back. Favors can't get it to go.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And that one drops for him.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Now here is Holiday. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Pelicans leading by 12. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Culver out there with Johnson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Junior in at the 2. The shot by Holiday, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Towns, the pass to Junior. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And Holiday kicks to Williamson. Pass to Favors. Shoots over Towns. That one off the back iron and out. Timberwolves trail by 10. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Over in the corner. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Russell from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Now here's Towns. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now Evans, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Towns. Count it.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the wide open shot from Redick. And the shot is long.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Okafor. Outside, Redick. Outside, Ball. Clock at 6. Back to Redick. It's up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Adley's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Evans outside. Here's Junior. Drills the three-pointer. Junior's got 11.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside, Redick to the right side. Here's Okafor. And it's blocked by Bradley. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. Finish off the break. And now just a 1-point New Orleans lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Now here's Redick. Releases. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the 3 by Minnesota.
Always fun to look look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pelicans shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Hart. Now, here's Junior. 13 points in the game. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Ingram. Basket good. He's got 10. 56 seconds left in the third. Timberwolves trail by 3. Junior the pass to Spellman. Beasley outside. Here's Junior. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's Hayes. 6 points for him. Here's Ingram. It's deflected. 7-second difference. Shot in game clock. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Redick against Beasley. Here's Redick. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Puts it up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Redick's got 5.
Really good decision as Redick is playing at full speed, but slows down, makes the right choice.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Pelicans lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then there's Favors. Then it's Holiday. Here's Williamson. And it's good, 2 points. Williamson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pelicans. Junior the pass to Culver. To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Holiday. Now Favors. Back to Holiday. And the layup falls. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Now here's Junior. Guarded by Holiday. Outside Russell, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Ball's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 5. The pass to Williamson, kicks to Holiday. Back to Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, it is big trouble.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here is Holiday, and the jump by Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Russell feeling it out a bit, and the shot is good. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here's Ball, and that one is good. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here
defensively.
To the paint and stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. And he'll be at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Timberwolves trail by 9. Russell passes to Culver. And here's Junior. Back to Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. They get Derek Favors.
Yeah, like a 5-tool baseball player, James Johnson's one of those guys who does a little bit of everything for his team.
And he can't hit the second. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Holiday. The shot from the low post is good.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here is Russell. Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
But when you're super creative like D'Angelo is, playing in the pick and roll becomes a really fun game within the game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're leading by 8. 1:31 left to play here in the 4th. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Pass to Faber. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Pelicans.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zion Williamson.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Lehman. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're ahead by 5. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Brantley. Johnson comes in for Amari Spellman. Culver's checked in for Jake Lehman. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Evan. And an intentional foul right there. 19 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Culver's shot is off. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
see the Pelicans get the win here, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Mississippi River and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Russell is out there with Junior. Then it's James Johnson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Layman in at the 3 slot. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the guard position. Russell, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
Ball kicks to Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Junior with it. Pass to Russell. Here's Layman. Out left to the wing. Junior the pass to Johnson. Over Williamson. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And here's New Orleans now. Earlier, David Aldridge had a chance to speak with head coach Alvin Gentry. D.A., what'd you find out?
We talked about their situation heading into Game 4. He said, obviously, we feel pretty good about ourselves right now, but we need to continue to play to our strengths because this series could flip at any moment. No doubt a win here will put them in a very strong position. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Holiday against Johnson. Johnson with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Junior with the ball. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. 4-point game. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Oh, Russell in position. That shot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Now here's Johnson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Junior. And it's off from three-point range. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Here's Junior. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Passes it to Layman. And here's Junior, guarded by Holiday. Layman pass to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Junior kicks to Layman. Towns down low, working on Favors.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. That shot misses. Excellent D there by Johnson. Here's Russell. The shot's good. Russell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. A platoon swap. Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Timberwolves also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Amari Spellman. And Junior subbed in for Beasley. Hart is out there with Williamson. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's J.J. Redick. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Redick. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Hits it from three-point range.
Nice heads-up play that time from Culver. Excellent awareness.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, lit up the floor. He had 19 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And again, no good by New Orleans. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Junior, and again it's Minnesota.
Well, he's so skilled as a passer. Jarrett Culver, adept at reading the floor and getting the ball to his teammates in good position.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Redick surveying the D. And they get it. And he hits the jump shot. Redick's got 5.
Tell you what, with the long-range game Redick has, you can sometimes forget how good his mid-range game is, too.
Outside, Towns. In the corner, it's Junior. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's good for 2.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now, here's Junior. Pass to Culver. 1:07 left in the first half. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Culver. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
One of the great things about Towns is his versatility. Inside, outside, he can give it to you from anywhere.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. And the pass to Williamson. Back to Ball. Makes it off the glass.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Pass to Towns. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Down low. Williamson dishes the ball.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. One guy who's getting it done is Malik Beasley.
You know, some guys just love the big stage, and so far tonight, he's been the difference.
Yeah, he has been. You never know how the role players are going to respond to big game pressure. He's showing us what direction he goes in. Straight north.
Checking out the group now for Ryan Saunders to start the second half. We've got Russell, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Johnson. Then it's Junior. And it's Layman in at the small forward.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Outside ball. Back to Williamson. Fades. Out to Ingram. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Ingram really graceful with the catch and shoot jumper. His lightning quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Layman pass to Junior. No good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 12. On the wing, Holiday. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Some solid defense from Ingram.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Ball finds Williamson. Back to Ball. There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Omari Spellman has come in for Johnson. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in-your-face, physical, high-energy plays like that.
A little bit of savvy on the part of Redick there. Gets his man into a bad position and then forces him to commit the foul.
Minnesota making some changes. Culver comes in for Jake Layman. And it's Evans in for Russell.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Outside, Towns. There's the dish to Evans. Shoots over Redick. And Evans the basket on the assist by Towns. Evans has got 7 points.
And the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent at making these nice passes.
And Hayes kicks to Redick. Story. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Story. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And the Timberwolves call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they... So Ball, he's checked in for Ingram. Minnesota also making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Towns. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Jacob Evans. And Junior subbed in for Culver. Now, here is Russell. He's got 7. Here's Vaden. And good that time. 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Okafor finds Redick. Fires from 18. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Bradley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Vaden. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball feeling it out a bit. Comes up empty down low. Passes to Junior, takes the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota. Minnesota.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Timberwolves lead by 21. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
Be more aggressive on the offensive end like that. You know.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And that one's good, Junior. Here's Holiday. Ingram outside. Uncovered. Chalk up 2 there.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Pass to Johnson. And the shot goes in. Well, for New Orleans, shooting not great, 40% for the game. Ball dishes to Williamson. Ingram against Johnson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Out to the wing. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at the Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
And there's the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. Launches it. Beasley with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Puts it up from 15. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
The nice shooting ability of Ingram makes that mid-range J a quality shot.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jake Layman comes in for Malik Beasley. Russell passes to Junior. Back to Russell. To the paint. Here's Junior. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
So it's the Pelicans now. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Ingram hits in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Outside, Russell. Favors against Towns.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Outside, Favors. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. And that one, good. Junior's got 9 points here in the second half.
Just a beautiful read by the former Buckeye Russell. So gifted at making those decisions.
A floater. Ball no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. To the middle. Towns trying to get open. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And favors kicks to Ingram.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Passes it to Layman. Johnson outside. From downtown. And it's Junior missing. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ingram outside. Shoots from 14. And it's off the back rim. No good. Now Russell. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Pass to Layman. Fires for three. And the three ball is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a crucial game for them, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.